TDX just released the Golden Mobster for 100k gold and level 110. But is it worth it? And how should you best use it? Well, let's find out. The Golden Mobster is no master in any art. It is the ultimate jack of all trades tower. How it finds success is doing the job of 4 towers all at once. The cash reload gives it farm traits, the golden type damage and resistance ignoring capabilities give it golden ranger traits, and the bounty gives it, well, mobster traits, while the strong units make it a barracks type of tower. 4 units in one. It can make money and save you money effectively at any stage in the game, while also defending for you effectively at most stages of the game through its DPS, ignore resistance abilities, and units. So, with that out of the way, how do you use it? Let's start with the early game. I would not really recommend using it for early game and higher player counts unless everyone is using it, and this is due to its strict placement limit of 3 in quad. The mobster benefits greatly from having multiple of it, allowing you to snowball your cash like when you farm. Like, imagine only having 3 farms to make your money. Yeah, it's much worse and therefore makes it pretty trash for early game and multiplayer. In solo and duo, however, it is much more viable as you can place up to 7 of them, which lets you make much more cash, and along with the generally better eco in solo, you can get the best upgrades of the mobster very fast. So, for the early game, if you're using it for early game, I would recommend spamming 0-2. Try to avoid getting 1-2 over 0-2 because it gives 10 bursts instead of 6. This may seem like slightly better, and it is slightly better for DPS, but it makes its cash gaining capabilities slower because it's every reload that it makes cash. After getting all of your 0-2 golden mobsters, I would then recommend getting a few 2-2 mobsters to start spawning the enforcers. Not too many though, because what you really want to get is the 3-2 golden mobster. The 3-2 golden mobster increases the DPS of the golden mobster by 5 times and triples how many units you are spawning, while also making them spawn faster. And even better, if you can save for 4-2, it is even more efficient, with it almost getting 4 times the DPS when you factor in the ability, almost 5 times as efficient spawns, and the ability to ignore golden resistances. But let's transition to the mid game now. And you don't want to get too comfortable with the top path. You only want 1, maybe 2 top paths before you start going for bottom paths in the mid game. When you start going for bottom path, it depends on your situation for what you should start getting. If you are in need of more cash, consider spamming 2-3 bottom paths to make use of the really fast cooldown on the bounty ability. But if you need more damage, definitely get 2-4 bottom paths because you start getting the sniper units, which are really good thanks to their range and flying detection. Now that you are entering the end game though, where you have like mostly 2-4 bottom paths, maybe 1-4-2 top path, the role of the golden mobster starts to change a little. You want to just spam as many 2-5 mobsters as you can and keep using that bounty ability when you can. But the mobster is really not your damage anymore. It's a decent sub DPS in the late game, specifically for flying enemies, being able to take out a VX drone by itself, but other than that, it's mainly used for its 45% cashback and high bounty abilities in the late game. And I mean, think about it, that 45% cashback, that's almost 50% for any tower dead, which is practically selling and replacing them without the micro needed. 45% cashback is a lot, and golden mobster kind of falls off in damage later, so really you just want to use 2-5 spam for support. So to recap, early game, it's a good hybrid between using golden ranger and farming. Mid game, it's a good hybrid between spamming spawner towers, farming, and using golden ranger. And then in the late game, it's pretty much just a boosted version of the normal mobster. Now, is that saying it completely power creeps the normal mobster? No, definitely not. It costs around 200k to make a max 120k bounty, compared to the like 45k normal mobster being able to make a max 100k bounty. It's no competition there. But just remember, with that 200k, you also get some slight sub DPS, a more durable unit that won't die as often, better cashback, and a decent pick for dealing with flying enemies up to a certain point. The Golden Mobster does not power creep anything in the game. Farm can make more money than it early game, Golden Ranger can defend better than it, Mobster is more efficient for money making late game. The point is, it's not meant to excel at one thing. The Golden Mobster allows you to combine all of these roles into one unit and use them all at once, which ends up saving you a lot of tower slots. Do I think the Golden Mobster is worth 100k? Hell no! Hell no! Definitely should be around like 70k to 80k in my opinion, or even just the 85k that it used to be. I mean, this tower is really good, don't get me wrong, but not 100k could. But anyways, if this video helped you out, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, have a good day.